I'm Dana K. White. I'm the author of Decluttering at the Speed of Life, and I'm the creator of the No Mess Decluttering Process. Today, I'm doing a 1 hour better, and that means that I worked with someone guiding them through my process for 1 hour to see what could we do in 1 hour, because this whole process is designed to help us make progress and only progress in any amount of time and never be left at the end of the time that we have decluttering with a worse mess or things left over to do. My favorite thing about this session was how she didn't think that there was anything she could get rid of until we started looking at the space as a container, which is a finite space, and just said, what deserves space in here more? These things that you would look for here, or the stuff that's already in there. And when she made that shift in her mind, it suddenly became so easy. Y'all, the container concept, viewing space as finite, makes decluttering easy. I think you're gonna love this session. I do wanna remind you, I have coaches who are trained and certified in this method to guide you through this process if that's something that you need. You can find them at declutteringcoaches.com. Okay, here we go. Here's my session, 1 hour better. Rebecca, thank you so much for doing this. I'm excited to have you come on and get some decluttering coaching. So I am going to start our 1 hour session, but before I do, I want to be sure that you do have your black trash bag and your donatable donate box.
Yeah, got that here, fine.
Start throwing away trash and we'll talk while you do that.
Yeah, I've got plenty of that, unfortunately.
It's fine. So where are we right now? What space is that?
So this is my office, but the problem with the space is it's been many different uses. So it's only become more recently my office. So what's happened, of course, is things have been dumped in here and then nothing's left. So, and it's a bit of a halfway house for the rest of the belongings, really. So things like these, my daughter had projects on, so I'm a bit like, I don't know what to do with it.
Right now, we're just going to worry about trash. So skip that. And I want you to just look for the most obvious, like, oh yeah, of course this is trash. So we'll get to all of that, or as much as we can in this hour. But our goal right now is for you to build some momentum, to make an impact. While you're doing that, let's talk about the function of this room. So it used to have multiple functions, and multiple functions generally result in lots of clutter. Yeah.
So it was a playroom, which is why there's lots of toys in here.
Yeah.
And then it was a bedroom, and it's been a sitting room, but now it's a definite office. So my space is here, my husband's is there.
If you're looking for trash, just be thinking function. The function of this room is office, which means do you work from home?
Yes, we both work from home, so I need it to be as clear as possible. Can't see much more.
Well, then let's move to the next thing. Easy stuff. Okay. And it's not that you're not going to find more trash as we go.
Yeah.
But look for, what do you see that you already know belongs somewhere else in the house? What is easy? Like it already has an established home. You said there are toys in here because it used to be a toy room, but that's not its function anymore, right?
Yes.
So is there another place in the house where toys go? Like it's already established, this is our toy area and this is not the toy area anymore?
Yes, I think that's part of the problem. So I've been I've decluttered the kids' rooms, but actually I haven't probably done it as I ought to, where I've ended up stashing, and I'm a terrible clutter shifter. I'll move things around. So I think a lot of these toys I've popped in here. I guess it's because I'm reluctant to let them go. Yeah. So I don't think the kids need them or want them.
Okay. So what we'll do then is just look at them and say, are there any in here that I don't realize without looking, but like, are there any in here that I'm like, oh yeah, that needs to go back to their room? Like for sure, they've asked about it, they've wanted it, blah, blah, blah. Is there, anything?
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. I've got some books. So they were my daughter's books, but now my son can have them. So I can move those.
Take those. And then anything else that's like, obviously, oh yes, of course, that needs to go wherever it is. Because we're going to make hard decisions, but we're not there yet. We're just dealing with the easy at this point.
I do feel this whole room is a hard decision.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why we want to get the easy stuff out so that it's a little less overwhelming overall when you get to making those decisions.
So these books,
Okay, so as you do that, that's kind of an armful.
Yeah,
Off the top of your head, is there going to be room for that when you get there?
probably not.
Do you want to take your phone so I can talk you through it?
Okay. This is the room,
Okay.
and at the minute the bookcase is down here, and it probably is a bit full.
Pick from that stack that you brought in the ones that you feel most confident he would love to read. Okay. So like pick one that you're like, oh yes, this one. And then let's just tell me which one it is. Don't make a stack yet. Okay. Just pick
Okay.
a book that you think he'll enjoy.
He will
If there's a
enjoy.
Captain Underpants, then obviously that's the one.
Ah, we've been looking for this one actually. We'd lost this.
What book is on his shelf that he has outgrown that you can take out so that he can have that one?
I did do a lot of this recently with him.
Don't think too hard, because here's
Okay. Oh, here we are. I've got one.
put that in a stack over there that's going to go back into the donate box.
Well, I have a niece, so what I've been doing is with the baby books, well,
Perfect.
that's another problem we'll come to anyway. So I'm starting to collect things for her.
Pick the next book that you are sure that he would enjoy, and don't think too hard. Just go on instinct. Don't look around too hard. Just say, oh, this one.
Yeah, maybe this one. Just but it
Okay.
may be slightly old, but I'd like to read it with him at some point.
Okay, pick one that deserves to be on the shelf less than that.
Oh yeah, this is probably outgrown this. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Okay, put that in the stack for donating, and then pick another book.
Well, all of these are a series, so I'd like to keep this one. Is a good one. Yeah.
Okay, pick one that deserves space less than that. Or if there's okay.
Yeah, this is interesting because I thought I had done this, but actually I'm now seeing there are things that not so good. So that's good. I can see what I've done. I've kept things because I like them. It's much easier with you here. Now these ones are more like educational type, were useful for school, but I don't really have a place to keep things like, or do I?
Okay, don't think about the place to keep it. Think of where you would look for it first.
Of course. Yeah, it would be here.
Okay. All right, then make room for it. If they deserve space on there, make room for it.
Okay. We're actually making quite a bit of space now, so that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, the timetables can go there. I don't know why I've kept it on.
But until you look at it this way, it just kind of, you just don't even see it,
I know, it's so true.
So they felt easy and obvious before, but now that you're looking at them in relationship to space, they're not, it's like, oh, wait, I don't actually, that's a dead donation.
Yeah. I can now see them. Like you say, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's like this one. This one's one of my favorites. So, but we don't read it anymore.
Okay.
But
it can be yours.
Yeah, I thought that.
You can decide. So let's skip that one and let's move to those last two, make decisions on those last two that are on the floor. And then we'll decide if that one is going to go in your bookshelf or your space where you would look for it first for yourself as a memory. It's fine to keep it. It just has to have a space.
Well, this one's actually a photo book, so that goes somewhere else anyway. And this one, yeah, okay.
Look at you did it.
That was really good. It was a lot easier than I thought, and I was surprised. I didn't think I'd find that many books.
Okay.
I feel okay about that.
Awesome. Let's go deliver those to where they go.
I just need you every day for this. This is great. Although I do listen to you religiously, honestly, I love it. You're always in my ears.
Oh, I love it. That makes me
but this will really help me, I think, gain that momentum. So my donate box is here. I'm in that. Just these two now.
Yeah. So where would you look first for that photo book? Do you already know? Is that easy?
I do have a place for my photo books and my photos, but that is quite crammed.
Okay.
So I probably need to take you there.
And then the other book, where would you look first for that book that's so many memories for you?
I don't know, because
do you have your own bookshelf of stuff that you could put it on there?
Yeah, I guess. Yes. Okay. I just don't know if it's, I know it sounds silly, but it'd be like visually pleasing in my, it'd be weird, but okay, we'll see.
And that might help you make your decision.
Because it came from my son's room, because of, again, decluttering, I managed to remove a lot of things from here.
Beautiful.
So it meant I was able to, you know, have it for myself, but I am worried about filling it too much. So yeah, my photo albums and things have started to be here.
Okay.
And I guess I could, for something like this, I could, yeah, this could be my new memory box.
If you would look for it there, that's the key.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like this is mine. It's for me. So, and then this goes with this book. So,
okay. All right.
But that's not so bad.
No, it looks great.
Well, this whole area here, yeah, I think I can see a lot. Well, no, maybe I'm moving ahead. I'm thinking donation wise.
Well, let's do donation then. If you're there, let's start putting stuff in the donate box. Get your donations out.
I think so, because they've been sat there a while, and I don't know if you can see it there. It's this bit here, full, and I know that will be useful storage for my office things. So that's why I want to get that clear.
Absolutely. All right, start grabbing donations and putting them in the box.
So it's yeah, toys really that my son has outgrown, that it's just been sat there, and I probably did the guilty thing of it might be worth something. It's one of those, isn't it? But I just think it's got to go now. That's it. So that's that box.
Yeah. Sometimes just the fact that you kept it because it might be worth something and then didn't do anything with it. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, that's
well, the reason I kept this is I couldn't find the controller. so annoying. You keep things because you're trying to find all the bits. So I was looking for that, and I thought, well, I might come across it when I'm decluttering, so I can pop that there in the box as well.
Yes.
And we might find the other bit to it.
Exactly.
Look, this is something I had as a child. So it's again one of those things that I didn't want to get rid of. But it might be useful for my niece now.
So what box do you have for your niece? And we'll let be the container of how much you can keep for that, so it doesn't just get out of control.
So let's move you. I don't know if you can see this clear container here.
Yes. Is that what I started for her?
Yeah, because I think I can fit that on a shelf.
All right.
So
then
I would like to have
for
this.
now, are there any donations in there that you can take out to make room for that item that you really want to keep?
Now there were some books in here for her, but like you say, I want to contain it in one because they don't want too many things.
Exactly.
That shouldn't even be here because that's my daughter's thing she's just got rid of.
Okay, so those are donations?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yay for big stuff. Leaving.
The rest seems okay.
Okay, we'll go back to those shelves over there and keep trying to get stuff out of that to put your donation in your donation box.
Curtains I've been meaning to put up forever and I haven't.
Are you still planning to put them up?
I was, but I haven't for years, so I'm not going to do it now, am I?
Well, I was just going to say, if you want to do it right now, that counts as decluttering.
No, they can go.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sometimes just saying, oh, I have to do it right now. Well, I don't want to do it right now. Actually, I don't.
I think this is the difficulty because this room, because it being a playroom, was jigsaws and board games. So that's predominantly what was in there. And it's the place I would have looked for. I think that's what's confusing me, because I would have looked here first, but now it's kind of moved into a different room.
Okay,
so probably not space.
Take this room out of the equation and say, if this room was the office that I wanted it to be, where would I look first for puzzles?
Yeah, in that other room.
Okay, take it there now. And then if there's not room for it, you'll have to take something out.
Yeah, that can go to donation, because I can tell that's going to be way too big anyway. And we've done it, so yeah, that won't be missed.
As long as you're just thinking and not saying, I'm going to actually take action, it's easy to be like, oh, we probably need this. But when you actually, you know, say, I'm going to go. Yeah.
Instructions for something I've already given away. So that's trash. Like everybody, I've got lots of crafts. So this is like my old craft thing. So stamp, but I've not used it for a while. It's full of dust. So somebody else could probably make use of that.
Somebody else,
Yeah, I'm
if
not.
that's all stamp stuff, they'll be thrilled to find all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, these are things I was going to give back to the school and I just haven't done it yet. So that's just a case of taking it to school.
Okay. Can you go stick it in your car?
Yes. Oh, more toys. Oh, here's the other half to that thing I was looking for. So that's
Just pull out donations and don't make any decisions. Just get the stuff that's obviously
okay. Right.
to go out first.
Now, this is good. I found the other halves of everything. The controllers, they can go. That's good. All of that can go. So just keep going through the shelves.
Yep, keep going. Look how much progress you've made.
Oh, empty boxes. Empty. These are everywhere, but I do have a place I keep them. So
Okay.
I can take that.
Let's take it there now and let's look at that spot.
And then I'll keep spare boxes like this in here.
Mhm.
So like the AirPods, the iPads, and it's got books and things, but I know that things like this are in here.
Our goal would be to not leave it any worse. So is there anything in there? It doesn't have to be a different box, but is there anything in there that's a donation? If there's something you could remove, then you could know that, okay, even though I'm going to get to this space eventually, I'm going to go. Okay, great. Let's go stick that and donate. Yeah, but because then that way you know that your house is moving forward and you're not stuff shifting. Because that you've said stuff shifting is one of the struggles. And so
it's not a big thing. Yeah.
this is how we prevent that. We go and we're like,
Okay.
this is not perfect. I'm okay with it, but it's not perfect. I probably need to get to it eventually anyway, but we're not going to make it any worse because we're going to take something out.
This I've tried to get rid of for ages. And somehow it keeps showing up. So that's going in the box. What's this? Oh, this is an empty box, but it's a nice box.
Where would you look for it first?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I know. Nice boxes are hard to get rid of. Yeah, it's fine. But I think these have ended up here because this is my office now. So I thought maybe my books need to be in my office now. So I think they've kind of been shoved in, but I've never considered that they live there. But maybe they can now.
We've cleared 2 shelves. Okay. And one of them, you want to put those toys for your niece on. And so the other one, let's make that a bookshelf and just put them on there neatly and we'll see.
And now I'm thinking that other book I left upstairs, I could probably bring back down on here.
We won't worry about that right now, but go ahead and set those there. And then now they have a home and they're not in a pile on a shelf.
Perhaps go ahead and put this on the top. Yeah, that fits.
Yeah, I mean, and that makes a huge impact. So let's keep going on those shelves.
I feel better already just looking at that. What is this? Oh, this is my old, this is an old project thing. So I started collecting pictures of houses and things. It was like an inspirational mood board thing. Which is nice.
But I've seen your house and it's beautiful.
It's worked.
Right. So do you need it anymore?
No.
I'm not gonna ask, do you need? I'm sorry, that was wrong. If you needed your inspirational project for the current house that you already have now, where would you look first for it?
I guess I go online now. Yeah. So I don't need it.
I mean, if it's a memory, you can put it in a memory space.
No, it's fine.
But we're just going to ask, where would you look first for it? Which sometimes will reveal, oh, wait, I would not go looking for it because I'm already done with my house.
Kids' rubbish. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Can go.
Yay, wow. I love taking whole tubs of things.
My sewing machine pedal. I don't know where the machine is.
Okay, where would you look first for the sewing machine or the sewing machine pedal? Where would you look first for it?
I think it was down there, but I don't know why the machine's not there now.
Yeah, well, if you would look for it first down there, then it needs to stay there so that when you find the machine and you ask yourself, where would I look for this first? And you come back here, the pedal's already there.
I've got a whole other box of random. So shoes where I never found the other shoe.
I mean, I don't know how your shops are there. There are some here that do and don't take that. I would personally just throw them away if you've never found them.
I thought that, yeah.
Yeah,
so these are these are quite nice games actually for, I can probably keep one in that box for her. And I don't mind donating those. But that is quite a useful box. I can probably reuse that box.
Okay, what about that box being the nice, neat little container for your kids' school stuff? That would totally fit things, right? Your kids' pass.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so put all those things in donate, and then put those, past school things that you're going to go through in there. And now when that's full, I have no choice. It's time.
This is a random card, but I do have a card box.
Can you go take that to where you would look for
Yeah.
your card first, and then hurry back because we don't have a lot of time. Let's deal with those games that you just took out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so it's not ideal. I would rather
It isn't, but for right now, because our goal is to make progress on that other space.
Yeah.
What down there are you willing to get rid of to create the space for these games?
Oh, well, maybe this puzzle, because we've done that now.
Okay.
Although we've got 2 Monopolies. Oh, that's a kid Monopoly. Yeah, that can go. We don't like these ones so much. Oh, and that was rubbish, wasn't it? This is too big. Yeah, that's got to go. Okay, that's done.
Let's go back to the space. We only have a few minutes, 2 minutes left.
Okay, because I think that corner unit thing was my nemesis there. It was tricky.
Did we get everything done in that corner?
Yeah. Yeah, so the
Okay.
whole thing is, in fact, I've got a clear shelf.
Okay.
I
Let's
actually
do
have
this. For
the
next-
stuff on the floor. I've got to
for this
sort.
next 1 minute, I want you to pick up an item from the floor and let's ask where I would look for it first. Okay, any item. Okay, where would you?
It's just rubbish.
Anything.
Yep. Sometimes it's just the matter of picking it up and going, where would I? Wait a minute, this is rubbish.
Yeah, this is just stuff that's fallen from donation boxes, I think.
Okay.
They can go. This was to do with my TV stand, which I know where I store that. I know we do need it because it's one where it's on the wall, but
Okay.
it's good to have the stand.
Okay. And you know where you would look for it first?
Yeah.
Okay. Go take it there right now and let's see if you can do that in the next 30 seconds. Oh, wow. You made it back. Okay. Got 10 seconds to anything else that can.
This is just rubbish, really.
Okay. Our timer went off. We have to stop.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I love it. Okay. Tell me how you feel about what we did in the last hour.
Oh, it's amazing because this space has been so difficult for so long, and now I feel I can tackle it, and I feel now I can see what needs to be here and what needs to be gone, and I feel that all the decisions I've made I'm comfortable with, whereas before I agonized over each decision. And now, because I've got a very low clutter threshold, believe it or not, even though I've got so much clutter,
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
visually I need it really a lot less. So the fact I have an empty cubby hole at the bottom there, which once I find my sewing machine will pop straight in there, because then I can actually use my desk.
Go ahead and put the sewing pedal in there.
Yes, where,
It's right behind you. I think it's right behind you. Is that it? That's right.
that's it. Yes, because I couldn't get into the space, so
Okay.
that's going there.
I love it. We made a lot of progress in an hour. Focus on that floor. And I think that's going to really change,
Yes.
because most of the stuff on the floor is going to be easy. Do you mind showing us the donation area?
So this is the donation area, all of this.
That's amazing. That's it. We made an hour's worth of progress. And other than taking the trash out and the donations to the car, do you feel like you have any homework?
Other than maybe a quick hoover, and then
Yeah.
but now everything has a space, so I feel like I can do this within 10 minutes. I think I'll have cleaned and dusted, because it feels like it needs a good clean and a dust in here now.
Thank you so much for being willing to do this and share this with the YouTube audience. I do want to ask you what your favorite thing is about being a kindred spirit.
Well, I'm very, very new to the Patreon group. I love how basically we're all the same, and I don't feel embarrassed about my stuff anymore. It's obviously a problem a lot of people have, and it's good to share, and I'm using that knowledge to try and help others. So I found on the group I'm able to give advice, and I actually knew more than I thought I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was brave enough today, I feel, to come on, because I was really nervous, but actually, and this is probably the worst room I could show you as well. So I felt that you've given me that confidence.
Well, and this is normal. People have these rooms, and it's just a matter of going through them. And you've done so much work today. I really, really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do as well. And to all the Patreon group, the Kindred Spirit. So thank you for being such a great support.
Did y'all not love that? Like, I loved this session. It got me so jazzed. Just want to remind you again, I have decluttering coaches at declutteringcoaches.com. Also, we talked about her experience as one of my patrons through Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/aslobcomesclean if you would like to find out more about being a patron. Okay, I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.